Know that for Jaws 3D, the movie to be a spoof of the Jaws franchise. Maddie Simmons, who produced Animal House, wrote the outline of a script entitled Jaws 3 People Zero, but the idea was abandoned. Richard Matheson wrote the first serious script for the movie, which would have involved a shark swimming out of the ocean, upstream into a lake, and then going on a rampage. Though he got credit, what wound up on screen had little to do with what he wrote. Dennis Quaid was thoroughly out of his mind during filming, but still managed to keep the production a fun atmosphere. This was the feature film debut of Leah Thompson, released the same year as All the Right Moves, in which she starred opposite Tom Cruise's penis. The size of the shark in this film is scientifically impossible at 35 feet, which is a full 10 feet longer than the man-eater in the original Jaws. Even with a movie in 3D, they planned to have very few pop-out effects, but the producers urged them to add more since they were afraid of bad word of mouth. Despite companies usually wanting their product to be shown in a positive light in movies, SeaWorld was bizarrely just fine with being featured here. If you love movies like I do, follow.
Hi everybody. Happy November 10th. Honestly, it's been a long day, and I couldn't decide when to do the oh my gosh, my bra's pinching me. Oh. Hey TikTok and hey YouTube. Hold on. The movie's not downloading for whatever reason. No reason why I'm going today. Wednesday would have been better. Jaws series is leaving Netflix soon, so I don't want to take the risk, and then we just don't have a watch party. And after seeing the rest of the Jaws series, it's fair to say I don't think I want to buy the rest of them. They're not terrible. Well, 3 in a 3D, whatever. But we'll give them grace. The technology was new. That's everything from the 70s and 80s. Someone had to bite the bullet. It is what it is. So, for some reason, the movie you have downloaded on too many devices, please remove. Oh God, today's one of those days. Anyway, so so we'll just do the watch party for this. I promised I would finish the series. I even had actually this is my dog's. This is my dog's shark outfit, but if anybody knows Giga ain't having it. So now Grogu has the shark. Say hi to TikTok. Say hi to YouTube. Even though Giga did like this outfit better than most of her outfits, she has a Thriller jacket. She has a couple of dresses. Giga likes to be naked, like Rocky says. Giga's always naked. So I've learned to just be like, let the dog be. Give me 1 second. I didn't even see any of my settings. Yes, I did enjoy the first one. The second one was so. Hold on. God, stupid bra's pinching me. And then the third, it's like, I felt like even though they brought original characters back, they grew up significantly. So I didn't feel like attached to them. And I'm like, make it make sense. So now we're going to see the fourth and final. Now let's decide to redo this series. I'm like, you got to give them props. What made somebody go, let me do a series about a shark? Okay. And it worked. And it worked out really, really well. I would say because I'm used to things being a little bit faster paced, that has caused me to fall asleep online in the worst way ever. I was going to do like a montage of all the times I fell asleep during Jaws, but I just didn't have time. So I saw one for the first time, I think yesterday. I was mortified. Mortified. I was like, dang, Trish, you are dead asleep. You're asleep and then dead asleep. I think it was Jaws too. Movies like that, being keeping it real, they best at home. They're best at home. Go just watch it at home, fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep, wake up. I'm the worst for movies, to be honest. I fall asleep a lot, like a lot, a lot. That's just been my norm since I was a kid. But I will say, Tron Legacy, I was exhausted. And I almost stayed up for the entire time. Like I was up for like 22 hours that day. This movie had me hooked. They picked the right time to do Jaws when even Killer Bird movies were highly praised. Yeah. I guess killer animals was a thing in that era in the 80s. I believe this one came out in 87, but Jaws came out in 19. If I had to take a wild guess, 75. I think it was 75 because we had the anniversary of Jaws. This actually is dead in my face. Yeah, Jaws just turned 50. So yeah, I'm like, me being I'm a 70s baby and an 80 kid. I don't remember anything about the 80s hardly. I mean the 70s. And then the 80s, the things I remember, Michael Jackson, mainly artists. Artists, music wise, E.T., Back to the Future, Breakfast Club, things like that. But I don't have a lot of context. Like I wouldn't mind because I remember when we were in film school, and we had to study the entire like what surrounded each movie in that time frame. I wouldn't mind studying 80s movies, and I do remember some things about the 80s, like the crack epidemic. I remember New York was really, 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 really tough to live in back then. Um it was just different, using pay phones, little things like that, phones having cords. I remember my teacher had showed us a computer. I was the first kid to gravitate towards that thing. Not surprised how it turned out as I got older. Just little things like that, but real context, like what were the most popular movies in that decade? I couldn't answer it all. Like just little things I remember here and there. And then I was in high school in the 90s, and then all I remember is being boy crazy and then going to clubs and partying. So, in other words, don't ever lean for me for things like that. My history just based on my life. Anyway, our you TikToker today, who I used for the intro, is Neon Movie Nights. Make sure you follow them on TikTok. I hope these TikTokers are not minding that I'm using their work. That's why I make sure that I give them credit. Because their stuff is really, 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 really helpful. I always learn a lot. I wish YouTube had the feature where you could download stuff like this. I wouldn't mind featuring YouTube people, but it's so much more work to do a video screen. Da, 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 da. This is just like press download, boom, it's up. So please, 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 YouTube and Instagram, add that feature. So our last Jaws movie was Jaws 3D. As I told you before, it was okay. The 3D of like sucked so bad. I was like, bro, could you imagine seeing that? Like, I'm sure it was a big deal back then, but I'm not even a fan of 3D movies in 2025, so I can't even imagine we're back in the mid 80s and it's like straight booty cheeks bad. So the buzz for, I'm gonna say, movies is the Michael Jackson biopic. The trailer came out Thursday. It just so happened I requested off. But I actually made plans. I was supposed to see Back to the Future IMAX. I did see Back to the Future in 4DX, which I highly recommend if 4DX Back to the Future is available. It just took the movie to a whole different level. And it was so crazy. It was like, should I see the IMAX? For the first time ever, I got seats at 62nd Lincoln Square, center. Never got the center ever. It was in the middle of the afternoon, and this Michael Jackson biopic thing comes out. So then I was just like, this is a once in a lifetime. You and your friends caught it out the gate, presentation and all. So you knew we was kind of ready for it. There was multiple sources. This was like the biggest secret ever. Talking about not only the biopic teaser is going to come out, but it's going to come out at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was so specific. If I did work that day, I probably could have did a live 30, 40 minutes or something. But this became a long 4-hour discussion. So much excitement for the biopic. Nothing's perfect. You got some people picking on the dumbest things right now. You got some people talking about stuff I'd rather not get into. But overall, the overall buzz is excitement and people really wanting to see this biopic. So congrats to Lionsgate for round 1, I'm going to call this. Hopefully the movie will be just as good as the excitement. I absolutely agree. It's so crazy. I met Jafar, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 years ago at that the Jackson family house in Havenhurst. Jafar actually used to live there. And so at the time we went to the Hill Los Angeles fundraiser, and I thought my friends had already called the Uber and they were already in the front of the house. And I'm by myself, and I turned around, and me just being the person that I am, I see someone under their mask clearly trying to hide themselves, talking to Franny, which is TJ Jackson's wife. So then the person next to Jafar was his brother, Your Majesty. And I knew the chances of that being Jafar was super high. Because I was like, Franny, Your Majesty, that got to be Jafar. So I said, Jafar, can I get you in my vlog? And he said, sure, just picture only. So I took the picture. I actually took a picture with Jafar and Your Majesty. Great singers, by the way. Both of them are good singers. And I spoke to Jafar, and this is before I knew he was in the biopic. I was months away from that being public information that he was actually in the biopic. So he was like, I said, oh, you really have a great voice. I hope you find your Quincy Jones, that producer that just takes it to the next level. I really like your music. So then he said, thank you very much. He sounded so much like Uncle freaking Michael Jackson. I say it like I'm a relative, but I feel like I'm a family member. That's how much I love this family. So anyway, I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. So then everybody was really upset because they wanted to see him too. Now, again, we don't know he's playing Michael Jackson yet. But, Jafar's a big deal because of that song Got Me Singing. And there's been a lot of buzz about Jafar having that it thing like Michael vocally. And I mean, what's cool to me, Jafar actually sounds like Michael Jackson and Jermaine. Now, I don't want to play favorites, but I have to admit, Michael Jackson and Jermaine are the strongest vocals on the Jackson 6 team in terms of for the boys. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. He got the strongest voices in one body. So I should have brought the picture up, but the point is that was a cool thing, and just to see where Jafar's career is continuing, because it was already started. For those who are familiar with Jafar, He's been out for like 5-6 years now. Um, it's just music artists, and getting buzz around you is so hard. Like, not everybody can have this unicorn moment like Sophia James. Sophia James, now, shout out to her for her brilliant luck. But Group 7 in the building, whoop, whoop. But it's crazy. Does he sound familiar to my, like, the voice in the trailer? Very much. Clearly they did more work on it. Like, even though Jafar sounds similar to his uncle / dad, they clearly had to do some more work to make him sound like Michael for real. But his uncles, Jackie and Marlon, were saying, when what they have seen, they were like, oh my gosh, he embodies my brother. So a lot of his own family's behind it. So I'm excited because it's like, Prince Jackson's involved. Several family members are involved, but I know Prince Jackson's there. Do I have a concern as a fan? Absolutely. But I want to go into this very optimistically, because it's months away. I'm sure they are watching every video and taking notes and, concerns, and it's going to be all right, Lord willing. Yeah, and it was like so random. Because usually I'm the last place to go to leave anything, but they had a swag bag. And I found out because my friend went to both, I think it was Thriller Nights. Yeah, Thriller Nights. This is how I met him. So my friend went to Thriller Night the night before, and she said, yo, the bags ran out. So I said, oh no, I want my swag bag. So I said, oh, let me leave, let me meet my friends and make sure I don't miss the bag. And it turned out, it worked out. No fans are really there. All the fans are in the house singing Man in the Mirror. I was like, I want my bag. And I mean, I got three blessings that night. I got to interview TJ Jackson. I got a picture with Jafar and a picture with Your Majesty. It was just it was divine timing. Like, it's rare those things happen, but when they do, so the biopic did make records already. Michael Jackson's biopic breaks record with 116 million views. I'm sure it's getting higher and higher as we speak. We are going to have a live either tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday, talking about the biopic and all the exciting things that happened in the last couple of days. A lot has happened since Thursday. So just congrats. A lot of cool things, including the biopic and Thriller getting back on Billboard. So if you are a Jackson Family fan, we do have a channel called I Love the Jackson Family. I work with this girl named Tori, who also has a Jackson Family channel called Invincible Jacksons. I represent Gen X. She is, I believe, Gen Z. So if you want to find the generation you resonate with, you have options, or you can sub to both. So, fun fact, Michael Jackson wore a Jaws t-shirt back in the 70s. We featured this before. I believe it was the second Jaws party, but that was like back in September. So I just wanted to jog your memory. And of course, Michael Jackson has worked with Steven Spielberg on E.T. and stuff like that. So full circle moment. Even though Steven Spielberg did not work on this one, but just pulling it together. So, as mentioned earlier, this is leaving soon, and this is why I'm like, let me just do it now, because I'll be pissed if I have to pay for whatchamacallit, Jaws 4 when it's free right now. So just why not? And if I fall asleep for the fourth time, whatever. So no fun finds today. But I do have an Amazon storefront. Just go to amazon.com/shop/Gadget Trish. Things like the onesie that my little baby Yoda's wearing, or the poster that's behind me, the T-shirt, which is also a BG Jackson reference. You name it, the keychains, everything I use for my Jaws fits, and then some. My house fit is there. I never heard this Steven Spielberg one, but I only found out this year from. Oh, okay, that's really cool. What's up, sis? MJ fangirl. Um. So yeah, no, because I was like, I was going to highlight some popcorn buckets and stuff for you guys, but the last time I went to the movie theater, I'm going to say it was almost a week ago, so I didn't want to highlight stuff that I well, usually when I highlight something from the theater, I was there within 2 days. So I'm like, you know, if you are looking for hard to find stuff, actually disregard that, because I mean a lot could happen in a week. I never seen Jaws, but I heard it was an amazing classic. Oh, you should. If nothing else, the first Jaws, that's the one. I did do the Jaws ride at Universal years ago. Oh, I didn't know they had a ride. That's cool. That is super cool. But yeah, definitely, I would say check it out on Netflix. Well, if you have Netflix, try to check it out before they pull it. It is leaving very soon. They just didn't say when. Wow, we're out to pull out your separate devices already? What? What? Yeah, wow. I was not kidding with not having a presentation. Oh man. First Jaws is the only one I've seen. That makes two of us. Now, when I did the watch party for the second one, it did seem familiar, but it was like so many details were like faded. It was like seeing the first time. The third one doesn't seem familiar at all. I found out from someone from the Jackson channel that there were more Jaws, and I'm like, more. So I'm a woman of my word, and I said I would do this. And honestly, I do want to see this, even though I keep falling asleep. I did see Jaws 3D this afternoon. Like I said, it was okay. Didn't suck. But I think it was missing so much. It was like borderline cheesy. It's like, what the hell? But I still enjoyed it for what it's worth. But I wouldn't be like, oh, you gotta see it. It's nothing like that. Not even close. So if you guys don't own Jaws already, you're gonna head over to Netflix. We're watching 3D. TikTok. I was gonna stay with you guys to talk about the whole Star Wars drama without being messy on YouTube. But if anything, I'll just do a separate live. So TikTok, if you want to continue this conversation, please head over to YouTube. Otherwise than that, good night, TikTok. And it's just me and you now, YouTube. It's just me and you. I think I found a solution. So I found this stand because I cleaned up the living room today. And it was crazy. I was just going to buy a stand just like that. Sutton told me, girl, you need to clean up your freaking house. And I was right. Trying my best to spend as little as possible and just work with what I have. Excuse me, I'm still with a lot of sinuses. I feel the nasally stickiness in my. Oh wait, it's not even gonna let me play. Hold on. This is being so messy. Jaws 4, play. Oh, it's only an hour and a half. Thank God. I hate doing late lives. The chance of me falling asleep is much greater. But I did have a long sleep today, so that might help. All right, y'all. I need you to... Let's see. Here we go. There we go. So we have a timestamp. If for any reason you get lost, just come back and it lets you see where we are. You're welcome to talk. Most of the time we watch everything that I do on live. Yeah, this is still on Netflix, but we just don't know how many more days or weeks are left. It just says leaving soon. So that, because I really was going to another watch party and delay this by another week, but I was like, oh, no time like the present. And this would be a good time to wrap this up, because this is from the freaking summer. We started this to prepare for the anniversary of Jaws. And I was just like, oh, let's watch all the movies. And I kept falling asleep. And it was like vicious sleeping. So then I took like a month off. And then when I came back, nobody cared about Jaws, but whatever. All right, guys, we're going to press start. Hopefully this is not cheesy, but at least it's short. I noticed movies from the past are way shorter than movies now. They're averaging like an hour and a half. Now the average movie is like two hours, sometimes 2.5 hours. I wonder how long the Michael Jackson biopic's going to be, because they still haven't decided if they're going to have 1 part or 2. And I'll be honest, I'm a little like annoyed that it looks like it's going to end in the 80s. But I was like, you better have a part 2. Like Michael Jackson's, oh my God, I would say epically bad years starts around the mid-90s. So you're like, oh no, y'all better have a part 2. Like, this ain't no PR Instagram highlight reel. We want the nitty-gritty. So anyway, we're gonna press start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, what? I got a little ahead of myself. Let me see. Oh. You know what I noticed? Some of these movies don't have like the timestamp. I don't know if it's because it's an old movie. It just tells me how long the movie is, but whatever. We're probably up by a second because I pressed it too quick. Have you seen the shark movie with Samuel Jackson? The CGI was so bad, but Samuel is... No, I did not. Oh my... Is it as... Not CGI, but I remember they had this Batman clip and the shark looked so bad. You're like, really? Is it on that level of bad? But that wasn't CGI. That was the really bad shark suit. They always open it up in the water. Someone's about to die. Why do we have to start so violent, bruh? Jaws the Revenge. Now, I didn't do any research on it, so I'm wondering, like, is this revenge for what happened in episode 3? I'm not going to say what happened in episode 3. I don't want to mess it up for anybody. No way. I should have did. You know what? If maybe I'll research this after we're done. I told y'all I wouldn't eat on camera no more because I keep smacking and stuff, but I'm hungry. I am hungry. I got broccoli, mushroom nuggets, and wild rice and vegetables. Oh my gosh. I gotta look that up. So the music themes is inspired by John Williams. Did you guys know John Williams is doing another score for, I believe it's a new movie by Steven Spielberg coming out? John Williams is like almost 95 years old. John Williams new project. Yes, I was right. John Williams' new project is scoring the upcoming untitled film with Steven Spielberg, marked for the 30th marking their 30th collaboration. This movie's slated to come out next year. That's awesome. How old is that man? That's amazing. I hope I live a long, healthy life and I'm still doing stuff. How old is? Oh, that's the wait. Oh, snap. He's 93. That's cool. I thought the latest Indiana Jones. You listen. I'm sure Steven Spielberg gave him a nice check to say, "Hey, one more," because clearly John Williams is probably he's like the best composer of our time. Right? I didn't see the last Indiana Jones. Did you? Oh, the timing is great. This is a Christmas time frame. How do we have but why are we in the water near Christmas? What is going on? Yeah, I had seen it. Harrison Ford was in this late 70s in that movie too. I always wanted to meet Harrison Ford, but you could just tell he is not a fan of people popping up on him. Surely, no, if I see him, take a picture from a distance. So clearly, we're working with the original people this time. I have mixed feelings about Christmas. On a personal level, I love it, but I hate it because I'm in retail. It's almost like everyone gets unexplainably confused. Actually, though, the last couple of years haven't been that bad because people don't shop that much in stores like they used to, so it's not overwhelming like it used to be, but still a little jaded. That's so cool. We take a time out and it goes literally in holiday season. And now we're in holiday season. Does anybody have their Christmas wish list? Sorry, I'm trying to swallow food. Created already? My wish lists are so simple this year. My bad. In the Deep Blue Sea in 1999, it was a shark movie with Samuel Jackson. I do remember that title. I think that's with LL Cool J. No, maybe. Deep Blue Sea. LL. Yes. Either he was on the soundtrack or he was in it. I might even have that CD. Oh, my list is like serious. It was a joke on I Love the Jackson, but it's not a joke. It's AMC gift cards, Regal gift cards. I know that biopic is going to take all my money with them popcorn buckets. Of course, Amazon gift cards. That is my ultimate favorite. If I had a dream item, it's a little camera that I have my eyes on, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Oh, no. Is he dreaming or this guy legitly had his arm snatched off? No way. We killing people near Christmas? No way. Then they got all the water looking like blood and he's still alive? I want to do shopping by Cyber Monday this year. I brought all the wrapping paper as well as greeting cards already. Oh, that's cool. Listen, gift cards is the way to my heart. Because, I mean, once in a while, I mean, I always know what I want. But specifically with Michael Jackson biopic, no way. Give me a second. Is that her son? No way. No way. No way. Oh, they trying to make sure. Oh, I'm trying to think if I was get a gift, what would I want? Like it's crazy. I need to upgrade so many gadgets. Oh, if I had a dream gift, but it's so much money, it's not even worth talking about. It's like thousands of dollars. But no, no way. Oh, where's Brody? Where's everyone else? Hmm. It sucks losing people, but near the holidays, it's like a gut punch on steroids. Hmm. Oh no, they probably think the mom's crazy now. Mm. Oh, it did kill the father. What? I'd have been screwed. Every time I go on vacation, the first place I go, the freaking water. I'm like a freaking mermaid, bro. Hmm. Oh. Now that they are pulling the heartstrings on this one. Not the freaking flashback from the first movie. Oh. Dang, man. Not her son. Eh? That's what grandmothers are for. Our grandmothers used to spoil us too. Hmm. Didn't she say don't be in the water? Yo, if this shark pops up on the ferry, it's this is oh. They're in a helicopter? She said, I'm not trying to do the water, y'all. Mm. Mm. Oh my God. You know, th- this captured kids so much. They're so inquisitive about everything. I'm still shocked on how her son died. It was giving me Final Destination energy. I was like, damn, you ain't got to take our son away. To you. Mm. No, you got good intuition, mama. The kid whining to this level is so realistic. What's up with the weird music? Is it supposed to be a bad thing? Good thing? Is it triggering another memory? Who's in the water and why? Why is she in the water? Didn't she just tell the family don't go in the water? Why is she in the water? Because she the grandma? Oh my God, this better be a nightmare. Okay. I'm glad I'm seeing this on a little screen. It's the sound design for me. I'm like, bruh. Oh, this guy looks familiar. He's not even a Caribbean. This is an American actor. What are we doing? Mm. Mm. Oh, I love how realistic the mom's energy is. You better listen to your mom. Mm. You better listen to your mama. You better listen to your mama. Because this shark came all the way from God knows where to the Caribbean to follow your behind. Oh my gosh, that is my favorite pastime. Is to be on the beach and play in the sand. Oh, need to book a vacation. You can't even even if you can afford to go anywhere. It's hard to get flights to go to and from New York right now because of the government shutdown. I was supposed to go someplace for the holidays, but they were like, "Don't book any flights. There's no people for air control." Oh my gosh. Why is my bra pinching all of a sudden? Guess I need to get a new bra. Grandma's not good. That's her spidey sense. I was with a family member recently, and I just told them all the stuff that happened in the last couple of months. And they were like, "You sound like you're paranoid." And I said, "I might be paranoid, but I'm always right." Mm, oops. Hmm. You're not going crazy.
Just breathe and
We had that flirt like it's free if you do something. Men, I can't with y'all. No. No. Jake from State Farm. Oh. Oh my gosh. You still think your mother's crazy? You better recognize. And it's like she could feel it. Because the minute it came up, she just stopped. Oh, I picked a good day to be fully dressed. It's for a reason in an apartment. I do not like cold spaces. Ugh. Y'all thinking about having sex and your mom's literally outside your window? Make this make sense. It's like, you hear my mom? She's in front of our window. Let's smash. What? You already know they're going to be a couple. They almost have the same hairstyle. It's like, oh, it's like a his and hers by accident. 20. 20. Again. It's a lot. Oh, okay. Ooh. Mm. Oh, this is such a good song for this moment. She's slowly falling in love. Don't you? All right. I got my first heavy eye encounter. 41 minutes in, and we have, let's see. We got 50 minutes left. Oh no. All right, I have an idea. I gotta work on a presentation for tomorrow's Eric. Just popping in here. It's quick before I head to my pillow. Jaws of Revenge is my favorite. Oh, that's good to know because I actually like this one. Because after coming after Jaws 3D, I could use a good feedback like this. I know it's very unpopular opinion, but I love it. So far, I like it a lot. But I'm yarning, so you know yarning means we're entry level into falling asleep. So I'm going to try to work on a presentation. So I was fine as I wasn't. I think it's just good to get more of the original characters in here. I don't think they did the best job casting the boys. Why would you lie to your mom knowing how you lost your brother? Make it make sense. Thank you. If anything, Eric, I'll see you tomorrow. Actually later on today, we're supposed to be doing a live on the biopic / just stuff. So boy. It's so sad. A little girl, Thea, was murdered by her dad shortly after filming Jaws. The after Jaws: The Revenge, she was so cute in that movie. Oh, I did not know that. That's so random to kill your daughter. Wow, it's a crazy story. This guy is crazy. He literally lost his brother from a shark attack. Make this make sense. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. That is so sad. Mm. I don't know the logic of killing a child over. I mean, I understand being upset. Yeah, sure. But killing her? Thank you. Good night. Hopefully, I'll see you on the other channel. I'm literally working on the thumbnails and stuff now, trying to keep from falling asleep. No way. This shark is like double the size. Make this make sense. like a good neighbor. So he's admitting he's a man whore. What? Oh, yo. I knew how the way he answered her. I was like, oh, he likes her. He likes her, likes her. Chick from Fix. Oh. Like a good neighbor. Talking about facing your fears. You guys are freaking weird. I mean, you should face your fears. Let me not say that. You should. But this is on a whole different level. Oh. You're evil for not telling your mother about this. You're even more evil for not quitting. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I'm still falling asleep. Make this make sense. 30 minutes left. Am I gonna stretch? No, I'm gonna try to stick it out. No way. Leave it to me to fall asleep at the most important parts. Make this make sense.
Mm.
Oh, not the classic. Dun, dun, dun. Mm. Wait, the shark went down with his arm in somebody's mouth? What did I miss while I was sleeping? Well, all right, it's officially over. I was gonna pull some stuff up, but I am too tired to care. It wouldn't be complete if I didn't fall asleep in this watch party too. All right, so let me just pull up a few things and we are ready to go. Well, I would have thoughts for you, but I fell asleep like I did for every watch party. but I did see enough to have some thoughts as my bra is pinching my poor booby. It definitely was like one. I enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed the first two. Um, Granted, I was asleep for a good 10-20 minutes. I essentially you get the essential idea. Is it a little weird that a shark has revenge? Sure, but I mean, it's a weird that the overall premise has been based on sharks for 4 movies. So there's that. It's cool. Like, I'm definitely going to see it tomorrow. See the rest tomorrow after I get a good nap. And yeah, because I really can't speak on it because I was asleep for a little while. But overall, I liked it. I didn't hate it. I remember, if I remember right, I didn't like the pacing of 2 and 3, so this is much better. But yeah, I fell asleep in all 4 Jaws movies. This confirms that I might have to stop doing watch parties. I'll get back to you, but yeah, there might be some changes to this channel because no matter how late or how early I do these, I keep falling asleep, and it's like, no, it's a lot of time, energy into this, and I'm like, I might as well just make a regular video, call it a day. But I will see you guys next week, probably next Monday, to see Fantastic Four. Hopefully you won't fall asleep in that. If I'm not mistaken, I saw Fantastic Four 4 times in the theaters. So the only movie though that could top this is Tron Ares. I saw that 7 times in the theater. And so thank you as always for watching. I'm too tired to get into this. But I'll see you guys next week on this channel. And of course, if you are a Jackson Family fan, I'll see you in a few hours on the I Love the Jackson Family channel. We have a lot to talk about. So until my next post, Gadget Trish is out. And thank you if anyone's still awake. Bye.